Yo, what's up? Jimmy the Snake playing Crysis 3. The end. Honestly, I hate doing commentaries because in the time that I'm taking to do this commentary, I could actually be playing the game right now. Does anybody else see that? I don't know. Crysis 3 is pretty good. It's definitely not Call of Duty, okay? If you play it like Call of Duty, you're gonna get your ass beat.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's a lot different.
It's not like gun on gun and connection speed. Okay, it's actually like gun on gun with cybernetic onesie wearing super soldiers. I mean, you're wearing this super suit where you can fucking have armor and you got invisibility like the Predator. I mean, there's a lot of shit that goes into this game. There's a lot of variables that you don't see in a lot of other FPSs that you've been playing. If you're familiar with what an FPS is. I don't know. I suck at explaining stuff, but I think I got a pretty good strategy down in this game in general. So I'm gonna start putting some gameplays up, talking about them. As much as I hate doing commentaries, I don't know if I mentioned that, but Crysis 3 has been pretty refreshing for me. You know, playing a lot of Battlefield, playing a lot of Call of Duty, playing a lot of Blacklight, and all those other FPS games that you kind of get bored of after a while. And I don't know if you played Crysis 2 lately. Hopefully you didn't, because it's hacked to shit. This improves on that a lot even, and that was fun when it first came out. I mean, for the first month or two of Crysis 2, it was a pretty awesome game. I mean, they took Crysis 2 and all the good stuff from Crysis 2, they carried over to 3, and they left out all the stuff that was like a pain in the ass. Biggest difference you're going to notice between Crysis 2 and Crysis 3 is going to be the fact that you don't have to balance running into your equation when you're managing your suit powers. I mean, Crysis 2 was fun, but the fact that you could only sprint for about 5 feet before you had to either activate your shield or go invisible, you're slowing down the game. Then you had all your super suit perks and you had to put them separately into categories. I mean, because you want to do so many different things with your super suit, but you really can't because they, in essence, limited you so much, you know? How about this? They gave you too many options as opposed to letting you get into the role of the character that you're playing. I mean, you're a super soldier and you want to do all this cool stuff, but you can only pick 3 cool things to do, and that can be your class. And if you want to switch over and try something else, you gotta set up a new class with 3 more fucking out there perks that you're not even gonna be able to use during that round. I mean, it was very frustrating. Now, Crysis 3 lets you be a super soldier. For real this time. Gives you a lot of things right off the bat. I mean, you have the stomp move, you can do super jumps, you can sprint now, and you don't have to worry about, oh, am I low on battery? Am I running out of gas already? Jeez. Oh, no, I shouldn't have sprinted there, because now that I ran 5 feet, I can't throw my shield up, and I get killed by a camper who's sitting there with a full shield. I mean, it really slowed down a lot of action, and what they did in this one is they put a lot of different perks, they put a lot of different abilities, they grouped them a lot better, you know what I mean? So now you don't have to worry about micromanaging your sprint, cloak, armor, jumping. I mean, you don't have to worry about that anymore. It became a little bit tedious in Crysis 2, and, you know, it was still fun, but at the same time, you're like, what is this? Am I, like, is this Super Suit Resource Management Simulator? What the fuck? Because I thought it was a Crysis game, and I thought I was a fucking super human in a suit. So now you get to explore the option of different abilities that you can tack on to your already badass character. I mean, you already have the badass abilities that come with being a super soldier in a onesie. Now you can explore your options a little bit more. I mean, maybe in Crysis 2 you did like I did. You had 2 different classes, and you're like, these are the beast classes. I really don't need any other classes to win, and if I choose any other classes, I'm gonna get my ass kicked, so let me just stick with these and use them over and over again. In this game, it actually gives you the chance to explore the other options that are available. I mean, I find myself playing different strategies all the time. I mean, I'll have fun for a couple days with one class, and then the next day I'll surprise myself and be like, hey, I'm actually enjoying this class even more. Like, this one I just made up is actually kind of fun. And that's what you want in an FPS that's going to last more than a couple months. Maybe this Crysis will outlast Crysis 2. I'm already starting to see hackers and all that other crap. I could see myself playing this down the line. It actually takes some effort. And when I say it's not like Call of Duty, I mean that in a good way. It's not like Call of Duty where they give you a shit ton of weapons and they're like, hey, this is variety, because it's really not. When you play a game like Crysis, the variety is in the person playing it. I mean, they give you the ability, they give you the tools, and you're the one that's got to add some variety. I mean, who knows? Maybe you sit back with this same bow that I'm using right now and you just cloak up in a tree somewhere and you aim at the objective where people are trying to capture it and you shoot them in the back. Son of a bitch. At least maybe now you can see that this is a different way of playing. Same weapon, different player. But I do think I have some really cool gameplays, and I really did want to share them, so I'll start sharing them. Well, at least I'll bring in the gameplays where I don't get kicked in the first minute and a half of the game. Because if somebody kills you too much in Crysis 3, you can just vote to have them kicked out of the lobby. That's really cool. Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah, don't worry, I didn't want to play. So thanks for watching it. pretty badass. If you have any questions about it, let me know. But this is pretty straightforward. I mean, I don't even die. I didn't mean for this commentary to get like super serious or anything like that, but I figured, you know, let's start talking about it. You know, it's not gonna be easy because I hate talking when I could be playing. And I'll see you in the next gameplay. Oh, and you know what? Share the video, please. Come on. Hello. When was the last time you saw a 25-0 with a tech bow rushing? Okay. Thank you. I got a lot of gameplays with this thing. It only took 14 hours of getting my ass handed to me to get good at it. So hopefully you guys can enjoy it.